expecting the cast to go off now because we're actually out of time, I think. Well, practically out of time, but mine out of data.
20 years after his death. It's not just that his music has featured on Lake Junction a few times this year. It's not just his recent biography, Hold On To Your Dreams, which explains how New York's downtown experimental underground, disco and contemporary classical scenes blended together in the 1970s, with Arthur at their epicenter. It's not just the feature film Keep the Lights On, which features his music as soundtrack, now showing in London and soon elsewhere in the UK. But the long-brewing WrestleMania amongst musicians is about to materialise into the latest album from New York's Red Hot label, Red Hot and Russell, featuring Russell covers by everyone from Hot Chip to Nico Woolley. While we're waiting, here is the great man himself on cello and vocals. This is How We Walk on the Moon.
.135, see that's 4pence more than Asda. Faulty lights. £32.9. Asda's cheaper. Asda's a penny cheaper than Tesco. This is Victoria Avenue, and I've never been on here before. This is a new bit of road to us completely. We've not been on here. apartments. A lot of these things weren't here last time I came along here. Was British Aerospace. It isn't now, I don't think. There we go. Another nice building, that. For a factory. Better looking than some of the modern factories they've built. By a long way. is one of the local pubs. There you go. The Old Davids. Named after a farm that used to be here called Old David's Farm. Used to be a pub on the right. It isn't now, it's a restaurant, I think, of some sort. Here's the shopping centre. That's the house they want to knock down. Build a new one. Much bigger new one. Oh wow, this data hasn't run out yet. Well, we've got home and the cast hasn't stopped. I don't understand it. It should have done. I'll look and see if I can find out how much data I've got left. Seven meg, and we're about to go off. The radio station is BBC Radio 3, playing a programme called Lake Junction, which includes all sorts of interesting music, not classical music at all, everything, well, almost anything but. And the reason it's called Lake Junction is because it brings together various parts of the world, various types of music. That's the reason. Anyway, the broadcast is about to cut off any second now, I should imagine. Vulcan99 making a comment about riots again. You're going to get kicked out if you're not careful. Joke. Anyway, let's just let the data run out. Explode into Space, I think that's almost a title by a group called Spiritualized, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, we are floating in space, it's called. So, there you go. Anyway, I'm going to unlock the garage in the house and just let the remainder of this data run out while I do that. But you can have some more music while we're doing it. Maybe, not decided.
One Pure Thought by Hot Chip, remixed by the Geese string duo in which we frequently delight on Lake Junction. It's from an EP called Hot Chip with Robert Wyatt and Geese, but I don't think I heard Robert on that particular track. Nice to see a tweet in from Rob Allenson, who's in Cyprus this week. Thank God, he says, for the iPlayer radio app comforting tunes. I hope so. I'm Max Reinhardt and you're listening to Lake Junction on BBC Radio 3. For full details of all the music I'm playing tonight, you can visit our Lake Junction homepage online via the BBC Radio 3 web pages. Our playlists appear in full after this programme. And of course you can listen again to this programme whenever you wish over the next 7 days by following the Lake Junction links you'll find at www.bbc.co.uk. And so, to the 16th century. Here's Dietrich Buxtehude's Toccata in G, performed by Jean-Marc Aim at the harpsichord.